Hi, Jizzy. Good evening. How's it going? Very good. We can start. It'll be pretty clean. Nice. Enjoy. First Dragonair of the day. Hi Nathan. How's it going? Dialga check. I mean, fair enough that you want them. Are you hunting for them at the same time right now? Best of luck. And grind, because I mean, only praying, if you don't do the encounters, won't be enough. $74. 76. Pretty clean encounters. I'm Aston. Good evening. Pretty good. Doing pretty good actually. What about you? Yeah, you're actually hitting one of my favorite numbers. I mean, no, one of my favorite numbers is 777. Not quad 7, but I mean, as long as there are 3 7s in the number, it is cool. It is one of the numbers that I'd like to find a shiny out. 8192, 777. Alejandro, good evening. How's it? We got the cool number on screen, by the way. Next encounter, gotta be it. I understand. It is tough to pair the hounds sometimes. Is it the end of the arc, Jitsu? Are we actually there? Yes, sir. It is making us wait, actually. There we go. Did we strike the jackpot? We will not have another cool numbers this one. Once again, that's unfortunate. One day, one day. Hopefully a day before that the episode bar gets too big, actually. Because at that point it would be a problem, because I have no space, bro. I don't know where to put the Pokemons. I don't want to make them be even smaller than how they are right now. I feel like there is this space for like other 2 max. No, I actually did. But no, I didn't. Even if, like, at the beginning, before starting the journey, the way I was showcasing the episodes on the main layout was different. Then, like, right before starting the arc, I decided to change it because it wasn't the greatest. But the one that I didn't mind before had more space, actually. But I mean, it was over for it. For real. I mean, that would be a good thing actually, because it means I've been popping up with the shinies, but I honestly don't know where to put them at. I also thought about, like, I mean, like, restyling the layout, like making the screens be, like, smaller, you know. The point is that I really like how everything is placed with the specific dimensions that I placed on the layout right now. So I don't want to change it until I'm really forced to. 80. Triple 6 on Dratini. This one's another great number. But honestly, like, I really see myself finding like 3 or 4 other shinies before finding Cresselia. It would be very cool. $81. I remember we were just talking about Giratina and you popped up. Today the Manchax check will take place at like 11 PM, so in a couple hours. How many resets into it? Dialga check. Give it up. Didn't Snorlax take almost the same for you? I thought it was longer. I thought it was about 10. 82. We are 100 encounters away from the odds for the Dialga, by the way. That's crucial. And I mean, there is this chance that today I'm getting to the odds actually. Like, I'm pretty... I can definitely do it. 83. Eighty-four. 85. Already 15 encounters in. Eighty-six. Eighty-seven. Second Dragonair. 88. Dialga check. What are you talking about? $89. All right. Gel. Ballaring. Good evening. How's it going? I'm good, I'm good. Today we're bringing the Dialga to the odds to be an important event. Still no shinies in Pokemon Sleep. F. $91. KO Merod. Every time you get an encounter that isn't a shiny, you faint yourself. Dialga check into 8,100. Where does it work? What do you gotta do? Every time you faint a Pokemon, it increases the odds. I mean decreases, sorry. No, increases. I always get confused between the two. Alright. 92. Alright. Not a trip. GL. Expectations. Dialga check. Hi Ryan, good morning. Any predict for today? Do you feel a shine? Because if you do, we are on point. $94. Bro, I would have to do it like all over again because I don't remember it. The only one I tracked down was the Gen 1 one. Bro, I mean, I gotta. By the way, like I think it is fair enough to exclude the entire the entire trio, the entire legendary trio in Gen 4. It is just too busted, actually. Single Pokemon, a single entity, I don't know. By the way, I'm pretty sure Gliscor is there. By art, alright. So I'm gonna single count the legendaries. So the Dialga Dratini only count as one. And all of them are great. Gliscor, 100%. By the way, in these past weeks, I've been going back into my mind and thinking about my picks for the best shinies in my honest opinion from the generations. And they are objectively good, alright. But lately, I've been giving way more value to the Pokemon that I love. So, because as I was telling you some weeks ago, I've been projecting new journeys after this one, and I've been inserting many Pokemon in these journeys. And I've been inserting many Pokemon that I love in this journey, even if they don't have the greatest shiny ever. For example, Infernape is a very good shiny, as Chimchar is, but it's not really insane that you think crazy or stuff like that, you know. But that one is easily so high in my top, of course, because of what I feel for Infernape, etc. And it is one of my favorite Pokemons. So if right now I had to follow the art, I'll be telling you Infernape too. Probably Chimchar. One of the line, alright. I think that Chimchar looks better than Infernape. 97. I don't know, and that's actually why right now I feel like that Lugia is drawing with Gyarados when it comes to my favorite ever Pokemon. I don't know. I'm just listening more to the feelings rather than how it actually looks. Even if we are still talking about the best ones in general. Yeah, it is fair enough. I'm always obsessed with doing things the most rational way ever, but in the end, when it comes to these things, I should just vibe what I vibe, and that's it actually. I guess. So because of this, I would say, the Sinjoh trio, probably Chimchar. Chimchar I think looks better than Infernape, but I wanna be inserting more Pokemons of the same line still. So Chimchar. And Cresselia looks very good. I'm waiting for it to be seen on screen actually. But it is amazing. Another shiny that I love, for example, is Vespiquen. Even if it isn't crazy, but I don't know. Also, I really like how unique the Pokemon is actually, only being able to evolve if it is female. It's very cool. By the way, I will be hunting for a Vespiquen in the future. And I can't wait. It will be a very tough hunt actually. Because normally you would actually like to approach the female combi on the Oni trees, alright? Because you got a 100% spawn rate. Fair enough. I will not be hunting for the female combi on the Oni trees, as it is right now with my projects. That might be that I change it, but I don't even think so. But it will be very tough actually. Because the percentage of the combi I would be challenging if I was starting a journey tomorrow with the way so every single time I get a shiny female combi, you would apply the coin flip too, apart from the 12.5. That'll be interesting actually. I don't even wanna know how many phases I'm about to do. But how's it going? Tell me I still have the repel. 98. Very good. Grottle is great. Turtwig is the one that I prefer the most from the line. But those two are definitely greater than Torterra. By the way, other Pokemon that I love from Jump 4 Shiny is Mothim. I love it. Gible, solid top 5 in my honest opinion. 100%. So great. Then let me see, I'm kinda going through the Pokédex in my mind right now. Oh yeah, Finneon and Lumineon are great. True. I don't know if I would insert it, like I've been knowing it for like not long enough in order for me to be placing it at the top, I think. But that was a great discovery and I gotta thank you for that one. Munchlax is another one that I really like. Not even close to get to the top 5. But I really like it. 99. Then... oh, Spiritomb. I mean... 100%. I also like Darkrai a lot. But still not enough to make it... for it to make it to the top 5. Alright, Jonathan. Bro, best of luck if you're hunting. Dialga check. By the way, guys, again, today we are bringing Dialga to the odds. Finally. After more than 3 months of almost everyday hunting. Oh, by the way, I love Rampardos. Sorry, but I think that Rampardos like gains so much in Diamond and Pearl compared to Platinum. Platinum is just not up to standard in my honest opinion. It is just so behind when it comes to Cranidos. It is way more aggressive in Diamond and Pearl. Like in Platinum, it is just like standing on the 2 feet. So like if I was actually doing the top 5 based only on the Platinum ones, like I mean also like on the Shade of the Sprite or whatever, I wouldn't be including it. Do you think so? That would be a pretty bad spot actually. Dialga is really the one that I'm hoping for not to shine actually. As it is right now, if Dialga shines, I'm going into Giratina. This is my plan actually. Because of the layout. 800 on Cresselia. But it would be a shame not to be going for Palkia considering that I'm hunting on 2 pearls at the same time right now. It would be such a shame. I just don't want to get to that spot, you know. Please, Dialga, do not shine. I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. Cresselia before Dialga, whatever number, I don't care. Oh, 1. By the way, Scout Tank is another one that I love in Jump 4 so much. I love that color. And also Magmartar. Krogang and Drapion. If I wanna stick to only like a single one from each line. Scorp is insane. I want one. I definitely gotta jump into the Great Marsh. Absolutely. It will be subject of the summer. What kills me is that I would actually be joining the Great Marsh. Tangrowth. Is Tangrowth from Jump 4? Bro, Dratini is so great. The only bad thing is that it is so bad when it comes to battling. I mean, like, if you gotta play for a game, still isn't the best, I think, but it is doable. But it's not the strongest, unfortunately. But I remember so much that I've never been too much into the anime, in general, but I was loving it. And bro, every single Pokemon that Paul had, I loved it. It got just such a great team. I agree, kinda. Not horrible, because it is not like got a downgrade, alright. So I wouldn't say horrible myself, but yeah, also the sort of like dirty white I got, like almost yellowish or stuff like that. I've always been a bit disappointed about it, actually. How do we fix it? Oh, I know it. The Larios color. Or the Registeel color. One of those two. The lighter it is, the better it is. When it comes to that type of color, in my honest opinion, on a Togekiss. Alright. I like it. I always felt about it as being a noble Pokemon, so blue is perfect as a color in my honest opinion. Oh, trip. Do I have the Repel on? Please tell me I do. Dialga check. Very clean. I like it. That one is so great. If only the Nidoran that I found in the Safari Zone was was found in Jump 4, I would have probably loved it already. Such a shine. The Red Drifloon might be one of the Pokemons I go into during this Cresselia arc. Because I need a couple actually for the leading decks. I already have one live, but poor quality, so we're doing it again. In the end, it's just a soft reset out. 04. Hi, good evening. How are you doing? I didn't remember you wanted to the Dark Magician girl as a tattoo. Which part of the body? Oh, best of luck, Jonathan. That's where I found mine. It is a pretty easy catch, actually, so you should be pretty confident. I risked it, but like every single ball should be a coin flip for the catch. As far as I remember, it is like 50% of catch every ball and 15% of fling per turn. Should be this way. 05. Final one, like when it comes to the actual list, or final one for forever? You don't wanna get any other one. Oh, 06. Dialga check. I'm calling a Shiny Cresselia and this reset. Hear me out. Oh, 07. And that one to me is worth it to do it like during the actual round actually. So you'll get check. I mean, just as I was doing it like live. Like every time you go to the box and pick a couple eggs, you release them. But yeah, the eggs are what they are. Pretty disgusting, I would say. Such a terrible way to end. Oh, 9. Bella sala. Good evening. Fair enough. Understandable. As I was saying yesterday, the only time I'll be back on the eggs will be for Fion, and then I will be done for forever. And it will be a project just as real. So just now that I want to feel like I'm not doing. So like every once in a while, I just slap into the layout. Me too, Jonathan. Me too. I already have an Electivire live, thank God. Even if might even be that I go for another one. I don't know. Didn't plan on anything right now, but I for sure want a Magmortar. Previous time on Riolu, I was using Macargo to hatch the eggs. Next time might be a Magmortar. I love it. Oh yeah, it is so boring. It doesn't even feel like shiny hunting to me. Just to me, of course. Because of the process. Like, it is just like... I don't know. I just don't vibe it at all. Was the encounter? Take a look to the fish. Or whatever in Sinjoh, actually. All of this because of the sorry, because of the living decks. I already have an Elekid live, and the quality was even pretty good, but I didn't have the audio. It was the video in which I was actually like covering my gameplay because I didn't have the audio. So, because the point is like every single time I think of one of these ones, I mean, of course, like at the end of the living decks, I want to do a video compilation in which I like put together the entire living decks in order, right? So every single time, like I take a look to one of my, I mean, I think about my previous clips, and I'm like, is this one? I mean, does this one deserve to be in that video? Actually, would it be ruining it? If it is, I'm going into another one. I'm doing the out again. If not, I'm keeping it. And when there are situations, just as the Elekid one, that are like borderline, because the quality was pretty decent, but there wasn't the audio, so there was just my coverage. I'm like, but what if tomorrow I had to upload that video and there would be that clip? And that clip, I mean, like I would be done with all the shinies, and that clip is the only one that would actually make me feel not good about it. Wouldn't it not be worth it to go for another one after all the effort you have been putting in for a living decks? And I'd be telling you, yeah. So, that's it. Maybe I'd like to hunt it for in another way. So, I don't know, Electabuzz in the Safari Zone, I don't know, stuff like that. Why not? 12. Go for it, Eli. Where all will you? I'm gonna get the reclaim and then leave the eggs for forever. Let's go. Bella scarti. So I was thinking about getting to 900. I started from 770, so 130 total. I'm missing 88, so 2 hours and a half still. Stuff like that, like up to midnight, kinda. Today I'm doing a bit more because the next days I will not be streaming, so... And today I have the time, so I can do it. So we're getting to 900. No, bro. When I get to 900, I go off stream. By the way, like 2 hours and a half, like are many still. I mean, and I've already been streaming for an hour, so it would be 3 hours and a half total. Clean. That would be a fire event. Unfortunately, the place is too small to be able to host an event, but if I go Ironworks, clean. I love that place. Dialga check. We are. By the way, sometimes I still miss the inputs for the games. Like sometimes I'm looking at the PC, like I know that I gotta press A on a specific device to get the encounter for Dratini, and I press A on the other one. By the way, Eli, do you already have a plan after Spiel? Even if it seems eternal, at some point it will be done. Is there something you are looking for? Oh, that was a good response. See you later, Scarty. We're actually going decently fast. 46 encounters collected in 1 hour and 7 minutes. Top 5. So like I think I gotta say the creation trio deserves the first place. Yeah. Second place. Hold on, give me a second place. I don't know if I would give the second place to Cresselia. Because I still yet to see it like in game. I've of course seen like videos of it, but it was a while ago. And I think a Gliscor is more impactful to decide. And he's an amazing shine. So probably Gliscor, second place after the creation trio. I'm scared I'm missing something right now. Some Pokemons. Anyway, Cresselia third place, I would say. Chimchar, I mean, I love Chimchar more than the other ones, but at some point, Chimchar is like not beyond Gliscor, that's for sure. So, Chimchar fourth place, I would say. Chimchar slash like the Infernape line. Or probably Gible fourth place and Chimchar fifth. But these ones are the 5 Pokemons. In order, I don't know, actually. But pretty much the order that I said. But I would go for these ones. Then there is also Spiritomb. I don't know, like for example, if I, considering that I don't have like a loving background when it comes to Gible and Spiritomb, while I actually have it when it comes to Infernape, because I love Infernape, like since I was a child. If I can actually compare like more rationally Spiritomb and Gible, and I would really say that Gible looks better than Spiritomb as a shiny. Even if the light blue on Spiritomb in particular is crazy, so the fact that they went for that color is crazy. But bro, Gible is insane. But they are like super comparable, I would say. They are pretty close. By the way, there's also Lucario that I love. Looks very good, actually. Anyway, a shiny that I love, that no one cares about, is Machamp, bro. I don't know why, but just because it is Machamp, because the color isn't great. But if there is a link between Machamp and Hulk, is cool, in my honest opinion. But I love Machamp, bro. I wish I could hunt it, but it is not from Gen 4, so it doesn't, I mean, doesn't count. By the way, if I had to continue like my top 5 going to top 10, I would say Spiritomb, Mothim 2, Skorupi before Mothim, Krogank might be one. I also love Carnivine. I think Carnivine is insane as a shiny. It is from Gen 4, right? It is from Gen 4. Have you ever done an out and felt like it wasn't worth it? Felt like it wasn't worth it? I mean, saying it wasn't worth it is like too much. But probably the Unova starters. I don't like hunting in that generation enough to commit into these starters back to back. Because if it was only one starter, fair enough. But going for them straight, at some point gets tiring if you don't vibe the entire thing. But thank God at least that one was my first experience in Gen 5, so like to enjoy it more. But if it was just a regular round, so like if tomorrow, like for example, if tomorrow I decided to go into the Sinjoh trio, even if like there isn't any, like it's not that I'm actually starting a new journey or whatever, I'm just going into the Sinjoh trio, let's assume it. I'll still be super pumped actually, even if I was going for the last one, so people up after having gone for the other two. But if instead of the Sinjoh trio there was the Unova trio again, I wouldn't do it. Just because I don't feel like doing that, but fair enough, that one is just not my generation. There are Pokemon that I wanna go for in that one, but in the future. But like in general, whatever amount I'm doing in Gen 4, it will always be worth it. Because like there's just no way that I don't enjoy it, apart from the eggs. But I still think that it is worth it. It depends on the Pokemon you're going for actually, because if there is a better way to go for it, then it is not super worth it if you're not like this much into the method. But yeah, it was like just because of the fact it was Gen 5 actually. Also because I feel like that type of hunt, so an hunt in which you collect the Pokemon, there is like a lot of cutscene and then you throw the Pokemon into the battle. I like way more how the whole thing is structured in Gen 4. So with the battle that doesn't move too much. I really feel this difference between Gen 4 and 5. And I've already been mentioning it. I don't know if you feel the same way if someone like has always been sticking to Gen 3 or 4 and then moved to Gen 5 for a couple of rounds. The screens move way too much. The camera that like records, let's say records the screens, moves too much during the battle. I don't like it at all. I feel like that apart from that, I don't like that movement in general, but apart from that, I also feel like that the shinies, let me see how I can say that. Let's say like we're talking about layers right now, alright? And let's say the top layer, so the one that is the closest to you, is the one that got the protagonists. I feel like that the shinies, when there is that type of battles, go to a layer that is like behind the top one, alright? So I feel like that I don't know, like when I get the shiny, like for those like first 40 seconds. I want to see this shiny. Like, it gotta stay there, and I gotta stare at it, you know? I don't know, but that's just pretty weird, like, explain this way. I don't know how to explain it properly. But, like, for example, when I got Yamask, like, I really remember this thing, actually, because, like, at first I didn't notice it, because I was doing other stuff at the PC. I don't remember what, actually. No, yeah, kinda, yeah. And, like, I noticed Yamask, like, way later, alright. By the time I noticed Yamask, it actually, I mean, it did these sparkles, like, it was, like, all of it on the screen, and then it was extremely far away in the moment I noticed it. And it was just a little Yamask in blue, like, in the, like super far away in the screen, alright? And I didn't like it, bro. I didn't like it. Like, the shiny is cool, like, if you see, like, right away, but if I gotta notice a shiny that is, like, already that far away, I don't know. I prefer way more to just, like, move my eyes and bring my eyes back to the screens and see, like, the, I don't know, big shiny Articuno sitting on the screen instead of being far away, alright? But this only applies to that specific scenario. But in general, when I get this shiny, like, I don't want to see it moving. Or better, the sprite that moves would be huge. But the entire angle that moves, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know if I already counted this encounter, bro. I think I didn't. I'm completely lost right now. Alright. Dialga check. By the way, all of this to say that I never felt like there was an ad that wasn't worth it. I never regretted going into any ad that I did at all. The one that I enjoyed the least probably was Tepic, because it was the last one of the starters. But not only. Also, like, my flop 3 would be Psyduck Inouen. I was starting to be really bored, actually. And also the starters in Gen 3. And I didn't even go for them back to back. I went for Charmander first, then Bulbasaur, like, after a while. Then Squirrel the year after. And it was extremely boring, actually. I don't know. And, I mean, the only common feature between, like, all of these things is that they weren't Gen 4. So it is understandable. But again, Charmander was my first ever shiny in Gen 3. And because of the same thing that happened to Oshawott and Snivy, because of it being the first shiny I was getting in Gen 3, I was actually kind of enjoying it for free. Like, I did 867 encounters to get it. So I didn't even experience the amount, actually. I completely agree with this statement. Completely. I wanted to mention it when I read the Jesus message, then I didn't. But I completely agree, actually. 22. Real. Real. Bro. By the way, like, just reading these things makes me laugh, bro. First game I played, Pearl. And it is the Pearl that you are seeing right now on screen. I mean, the cartridge, actually, because it is not my original file. But not even the cartridge, actually, because the one that I played first was on the R4. Then the R4 stopped working, random stuff. 3 days after I brought my Infernape to level 100, I cried so much after having lost it. And then you gotta gift me a freaking real cartridge. I don't even care. But yeah, Pearl. Dialga check. Bro, I love it. Yeah. I know what happened, unfortunately. Better this way, actually, trust me. Pretty weird stuff. Too low, of course. $24. Platinum, of course. Yeah, I know that. I found out about him being a player, I don't remember how many months ago, actually. And the most unexpected thing ever. Dialga check. $25. Let's go. Gyarados and Lugia. And even about these shinies, I would still tell you Gyarados and Lugia. Oh, each generation, alright. Gen 1 Gyarados, Gen 2 Lugia. Gen 3. Gen 3, my favorite Pokemon doesn't have to be shiny. Let me do a quick brainstorm of the Pokemon that I like, actually. So that I also, like, if you want to mention some of the Pokemon you also like from Gen 3, so that if there is something I mean, so that I don't sleep on any good Pokemon actually. Might be helpful to me. But definitely Metagross and Warrain are very good looking in my honest opinion. Gen 3. I experienced it so few times actually. So I don't even have the entire Pokédex in front of me right now in my mind. Oh, Sharpedo is from Gen 3, right? If Sharpedo is from Gen 3, that one is one of my favorites, 100%. Potentially even my favorite one. By the way, give me a second, let me switch to live chat instead of top chat. I gotta start doing that actually in order for some messages not to be censored from YouTube automatically. Dialga check, nothing. By the way, so Gen 3, we're probably worrying can't be the first one, so I'm already excluding it. Metagross could, but I already prefer Sharpedo to Gyarados, no, to Metagross. So probably as it is right now, I would say Sharpedo. Let me just get the encounter for Cresselia and then I will get a picture with the Pokemon so that I solve all my doubts. Why is busted? Bro, tell me Cresselia didn't leave, please. There we go. Let's go. 26. So let me see. All Gen 3 Pokemons. Oh, Ludicolo. How could I forget about it? Definitely top 5. Oh, Viper too, right? There are some probably I must say Sharpedo still. So many lovely Pokemon from Gen 3 though. Also Untail, such a great one. Then my favorite Pokemon in Gen 4 doesn't have to be a shiny. My favorite, so not the best, but my favorite. Infernape. Gen 5, even if it wasn't in the question, I think. Yeah, but I want to mention it still. I don't know. Cryogonal. Darmanitan. Timbur. That's it. Alakazam, Politoed, Cradley, Finnair. Gengar, Crobat, Agron, Dusknoir. I also used to be in love with Dust Noir back then. By the way, I don't know from which generation is. I mean, does Dragapult belong to? But that one is my favorite one from the generation. It should be Sword and Shield, right? 27. I love Dragapult. And probably from Gen 7, Golizopod. If this one is the name, the bug. But there's also Incineroar. But I don't even know all of them actually. But these ones, like, I wish I could hunt for them in Gen 4. Gen 8, alright. Golem is a great choice. Smeargle, nice. $28. Probably Malamar. By the way, Gen 3 is Swampert, Yanmega, Volcarona, Cillion, Decidueye. Orbital, I think I know it. Lockix, I don't know it. Welcome back, Rimio. Oh, Malamar 2 for Gen 6, let's go. Malamar, bro, I love it. What was Noivern? Other ones in Gen 6. Gudra, you're right. There gotta be at least another one that is like that deserves to be on the top. That I'm missing right now. Oh, yeah, Doublade. Doublade. This one is my top 3. Probably Doublade over Noivern, but all of them 3 are so close. 29. 777 on Dratini, by the way. Give me a shiny, come on. Let's go. Sorry. Oh, Chandelure is another one. Definitely. Yeah. Gen 6 is X and Y, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The 80 Pokemon from every gen. Tough. I don't even pay attention to those Pokemons. So I will go from Gen 6 to Gen 1 this time. Gen 6, Flabebe, if this one is the pronunciation in English. I don't know if it is pronounced this way, but that one, bro. The flat base form. I hate it. Terrible. Gen 5 Odino. But there are many in Gen 5 that I don't like. 31. Yep. By the way, I'ma gift something very important to Ring right now, because I gotta fulfill the water. So, chill stream for a couple minutes. I'll be back. There we go. Good evening. Good afternoon. Sorry. Did I count the encounter for Cresselia? I don't even remember. Yeah. Anyway, Gen 4 Burmy. Yeah. I really think Wormadam looks better than Burmy. Then Gen 3. By the way, Dialga check. Bro, I removed the plate from Arceus, and I'm really not used to see Arceus without the plate, actually. Like, this way it seems another Pokemon. Anyway, Dialga check, nothing. Where is the lab disc from Gen 3? Or 2? Probably 2. 32? I don't use like battle sound too much at all. No, at all actually. I'm pretty okay with it. I kinda decently like it actually. I prefer way more that one to Lilligant, for example. unironically. It is cute. It reminds me a little bit of Jinx. And I like Jinx. Gen 5 is pretty tough actually, because there are so many that are very bad looking. Let me take another look to the Gen 3 picture that I got here. Yeah, Love Disc is from Gen 3. Then Love Disc from Gen 3 is the one that I like the least. Even if Silcoon has never been something that I liked at all. I've always seen it as the biggest NPC of all times. But also Cascoon. But at least Cascoon isn't white. Even if I like white, but I don't know, I just don't like Silcoon. But I love this 100%. From Gen 2 and 1, I don't know. Let me get a picture of all the Pokémons again. By the way, Remy, right now I'm listing the ones that I don't like. Because I mean, I'm seeing that you are still listing the one that you like. I guess at least, because I mean, Carbonite, I mean, I hope you like it actually. Right now, I'm just saying all the ones that I don't like. So, no misunderstandings at least. 34. By the way, from Gen 2 that I don't like. Oh, there are Clef and Igglybuff that I never standed. But probably there might be something else that I like less than those ones. Let me see. Gen 2 is more tough. Dialga check real quick and we get back to the ranking. There we go. So you said matchup. Pichu, Clef, I agree. I completely agree. Pichu probably looks better than the other two. I would say on a scale, Pichu first place, Clef second place, Igglybuff third place when it comes to good looking to bad looking. I mean, not good look. All of them are not the greatest in my honest opinion. Pichu is decent. The other two are bad. The one is the worst one, I think, Igglybuff. Smochon, I don't know, since I saw the Luke's video about it, I like it more, I don't know. But that one is another one I never really considered, just as the other ones. I don't know. I don't agree with these. I like Azurill. I completely understand Illumise and Volbeat. Completely. Mantike, Articuno, the Dan. Alright. Away from Gen 2, I might go with the same ones as Sala. Probably only, like if I had to pick one, probably Igglybuff. But in general, I feel like that many Pokemons in Gen 2 are super mid, but none of them is like too bad. 35. Then about Gen 1. About Gen 1, let me see. Because the Gen 1 Pokédex is one of my favorite ones. No, but I think Chansey. Yeah, I will never like it, bro. I also am not the biggest fan at all of the Gen 2 Pokédex. I think it's very beyond. It's very behind, sorry, compared to the other ones. As I've been telling you months ago, the way I would describe it is just random Pokémons being thrown in a Pokédex. That's what I feel about Gen 2 Pokédex, the Gen 2 Pokédex. You don't like Fionn. Fair enough. Such an NPC together with Manaphy. Even if I think they look better than Burmy. Dialga check. $36. Hi, Basurero. Looking for the starters in Soulsilver, bro. That one is a great round. Enjoy. Best of luck. Bro, I used not to be a fan at all of Dugtrio since I saw how it looks in Gen 4. Especially in the shiny form. But with the Gen 4 sprite, I really vibe it. But I mean, it's understandable if you don't like it. Also, Eli had me enjoying it more, actually. I remember that like in the same week, I saw a screenshot on Twitter about a shiny Dugtrio found in Pearl. And also Eli told me about his tattoo about Dugtrio, so I started to pay more attention to the Pokemon. And bro, I vibe it. Oh yeah, I don't, bro. But it might be that I saw them, but I don't know the names. I know a few names actually, but I mean I've seen the majority of them. I think 37. Neither do I, Remium. I think Nakarada looks fine. Also in Fire and Leaf Green is okay. Eradicate. Like, also in Gen 4, it still doesn't look great in my honest opinion when it comes to this sprite. I don't know, it seems super, like, Prime Val. I don't know. Also, the shiny form is disgusting in Gen 4. I remember when I found it, that, I mean, I was checking, like, the reaction about the Eradicate that I found was pretty funny, actually. I got it and I wasn't able to understand, like, clearly if it was a shiny or not at first. Because I was actually still checking from the capture cards and not from the PC, because I was watching a TV show. And so I threw a Pokeball to it, and it sparkled. But bro, like with the right colors, so with the restoration of the colors, so not on capture cards, but I mean, yeah, on capture cards, but not from the console, but from the PC, it looks so bad actually. Such a bad color, bro. The shiny form, the regular one, still bad. Shiny form is worst. Are you seriously reading right now? Like, I like way more the regular Dark Trio, bro. Dialga check. Welcome back, Scarty. Who is the Alolan Professor Oak? I have no opinions about it. I never played it, I never saw any gameplay about it. It is very good. It actually peaked in Jump 4. So we had to experience it during our childhood. And I'm here with my channel right now. I daily motivation. I hunted for it. I hunted for them, sorry. Because I got to. With the other flute. Yeah, I got decently lucky. Give me a second. Let me see if I... I'm not remembering if I counted this encounter or not. Yeah, alright, I didn't. Very good, so 41, it is right. With the other flute event. It is... I mean, also in the bio of my videos dedicated to Arceus, there should be a link to a video that explains how to unlock the events nowadays for free, very easily. And you can unlock all the events. Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, the Oxys, like all, everything. I'm not sure if I inserted the link in the Arceus videos, but if not, check out the Larios video, or Larios. 100% the Larios video, in the bio there is the link. If you scroll down the channel, you can find them, by the way. $42. So we are 58 encounters away. Also, in half an hour, remind me to check the Munchlax, because I'm 100% forgetting it today. Tell you. I mean, Jonathan, both of them are super great. But I mean, if you already played Diamond and Pearl, you can even give the priority to Argo and Soulsilver. If you mean that you... No, hold on, like... I'm going to play them assuming you didn't for a second. But if you didn't, 100% you gotta catch up on Argo and Soulsilver. But if you said Gen 4 is peak, I guess you already played them. So, I mean, Platinum is my favorite one, so I would tell you to go for it. Not in the next two, actually. Because, I mean, today I stop at 900, and then I would be 300s away, and I'm not doing 300s in 2 streams. But yeah, next 2 streams, then a stream for the parallel round, and then the stream after, we get to the odds. We are very close, but Dialga gets there today. Dialga check. By the way, 800s for Dratini. Bro, stop it. $44. Yeah. I mean, taunting is always right. No, it isn't, but sometimes it is. I wasn't expecting it, like, out of nowhere from such a chill message. Talking about nostalgia. $45. I mean, everyone but me, actually, because I'm finding shinies every day. No, I wish, but I mean, 1 per week. Dialga check. 46, of course the repel is off. Nice. Did you already start hunting for something? Let me check it. I remember I already checked it. Was it grey? No, it's light blue, kinda. Light blue mixed to grey, I don't know how to call it. But oh yeah, I like these Pokemons actually. Very cool. By the way, it reminds me of like a toy that I had when I was a child. $47. $48. Dialga check. $49. 50. So 50 remaining and 25 minutes, and we go into Munchlax for, I mean, like real quick, just like 5 minutes. We have the chance to phase. $51. Dialga check, nothing. 32 encounters away from the odds. Feels good. 3 months in the making. I mean, is it an easy mistake to be made? Like, is it as easy as like stepping on another Pokemon on, I mean, while you are using the Pokéradar? $52, important number right now. Oh, by the way, Ring, I just saw that you got a... You actually got a shiny from the eggs. You got the flower. Congrats! I just saw it on the Discord. But you didn't tell me. You told me you just touched the eggs again, and you didn't mention you got a shiny Ashet, or you were just doing some eggs and then you got bored. In fact, I was actually wondering if the eggs you were talking about were from Zorua or for other things. Another Dragonair. My dream to see it being shiny every single time becomes bigger. It will be insane. Dialga check into 62. By the way, if only I could actually add a 2 after the 9 for Dratini, it would be at the odds. By the way, 53 for Cresselia. The 52 was actually delusional. I'm sorry, Sal. for another time didn't strike. No, bro. 52k means me staying on this account for 3 years. Wait, this journey will actually become impossible to handle, I think, at some point. Not because of, like, the amount of years, because, like, fair enough, like, if I had to hunt for it 3 years straight, I'm doing that. Like, I don't have any problem with it. But if I want to stick to the actual journey, so something for the other Pokemons, but at some point I will have so many shinies on this layout. Bro, I don't even want to think about it, actually. I would have to literally change the layout. That is something that I'm already thinking about right now, considering that I already got many. And, I mean, this Cresselia might not even be at half of the amount right now. Only fate knows. No, bro. It would be crazy, actually. But imagine, like, in the end, how cool of a video it would be, actually. Like, seeing all the clips, it would be like a shiny compilation of 3 years. Like, all the clips with, like, for example, the first clip that actually showed up on this layout that was Masquerain, then Gyarados still, like, Masquerain, there was the blue background, blue / like greenish. Gyarados was already green, no, was already pink, sorry. Then, like, imagine if, like, if I get 2 shinies, like, before getting anything from this layout, so that I'm able to move to another season. I would actually have to change the layout, because I don't have the room, unironically. I think I can actually make 2 other gifts fit into this layout. After those 2, I gotta, like, restyle the layout, actually, because it would start to be weird at some point. And I really dislike when there are these streams with, like, super confused and, like, I don't know, not tidy layouts. So I better already start projecting it, actually, because, I mean, no. I'll never do that. Everything always gotta be included. That's the part of the journey, the goal of the journey. Always keeping track of the amount of shinies I got. And I mean, now that the game is actually being tough, I mean, now the actual thing is starting, you know. We got many, like, this is what I wanted. Alright. I wasn't looking for 20, alright, so, like, I hope not to get there. But still, it will be part of the journey. It is. But, like, I really don't know where to fit in the gifts. Also, like, a thing that I wouldn't like to do right now, considering that I started it this way, would be cutting down the timer. Because during this afternoon I tried to make it work, but there is a problem, actually, because there isn't any other timer that works as, I mean, used to be as good as the one that I was using, that right now started to make my PC go super slow. I don't know why. And it was like, it is unusable actually. So right now, the one that you are seeing, it is not even the timer. I, like, fixed the, like, I actually booted the timer off stream, took a screenshot and built a screenshot over that timer, unironically, right now. Because having the software going while I stream makes my PC go super slow, and I can't handle it. Because my PC already goes extremely slow even without it. So if there is also that one, I can do it. But I still want to stick to the timer, for the entire journey. Alright. But in this scenario in which I gotta like restyle the layout, I gotta like, I think you're already aware of like how much space isn't unused right now. Like the entire freaking layout is plenty of stuff. So if there is something I can cut down as the timer, I probably should. The point is that, bro, like that timer might unironically get to like hours as like 800 or 700, like absolutely, and it would be a shame, you know. I mean, this one would be the one that I would have the most time on, I think, for a single shine. So, oh, I'm still uncertain about it. But something would have to be cut down, I think. I don't know. I also considered dropping the box dedicated to the parallel lands, but I don't want to do it because it is a bridge, you know. It is important in my honest opinion. So the only remaining solution would be to reduce the like the size of the screens. That isn't something that I love, but I mean, might be what is needed. I don't know. .57, so we are kind of like an hour, a bit Starly, a bit more than an hour away. I think Cresselia left actually. By the way, I think my strategy when I use the encounter is not right. Like I thought like by staying on the same patch, Cresselia never leaves. But in my honest opinion, this one was the time in which, in the end, I moved. So I'd prefer not to, but I moved by mistake. But in my honest opinion, it already fled actually. I think the same. I could have had the proof with this encounter actually because it was taking long. But I also think so. Also because it wouldn't make sense that he wasn't leaving only because I wasn't moving the patch from the patch. So I also think so. But on the other hand, sometimes it is worth it to stay there and keep trying because many times I got the encounter back. Many times I didn't. Many times I did. I'll get check. Come on. By the way, this one was a banger. Larias, bro. Larias. It's about time to take your revenge and find it after 500 encounters. But I mean, you could even do one Larias and one Larias. It's up to you. So they are the ones that can choose. Very good. If right now, like, the question is referred to the difficulty, Cresselia is worse. But they are kinda there in the end. What makes Cresselia be not the worst ever is that the map is always like shown. Like you don't have to join the bag or do weird stuff. But on the other hand, for the dogs, you don't actually have to even check the map. You don't have to do any. I mean, no. You have to do, of course, but you don't have to check the map. That is still a factor. And also, the dogs are like 2, so it's a bit better actually. Also, you can easily double hunt for them, so it makes it be even better. So like they are way easier actually. But also, Cresselia and Mesprit aren't the worst. I think that the roamers in Sinjoh are pretty good actually. The map not being like in the Pocket Gear as it is in Argon and Soulsilver, even if I never tried an hunt with the Pocket Gear, so I can't even tell you, but I don't know, I don't like it as it is right now. But Cresselia isn't the worst. You should try. $61. By the way, I complete this encounter for Dialga and I move to Munchlax for a couple minutes and then we get back to Cresselia. $62. 63. Oh yeah, I gotta switch to Manchaks. So let's see if the magic takes place. We only have 48 potentially encounters remaining. And I'm always collecting all the encounters, I don't know why. It has been a couple weeks. First encounter gone. See ya, Ring. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a good night. Have a good night and good luck on Pokemon Sleep. We have so few shots before starting the next parallel round, and it actually might be Munchlax. It just got up here. By the way, I will not be slaughtering the Oni. Can I flee? Bro. There we go. Let me switch the Pokemon I got in the front. Alright. So Fuego Ironworks. $208. Florama Meadow and Eternal Forest. Second encounter. Again. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm always getting encounters. Crazy. I was expecting for this one not to take place as an encounter actually. Because I mean there were 2 trees that weren't shaking. So 38. We go 215, 205 north, 208, 210 north. Uh, 205 north here. 208, 210. The one on the left is shaking in a pretty aggressive way. I still don't understand if it actually means there is something rare or not, because many times it shakes that way and then I get a freaking combi. 210 North, but I swear if I'm finding a Munchlax, I'm pretty happy actually. No, I will not be using a repel. 3 hours to get there. No, I'll be using a repel, bro. I'm unironically getting at least other 2 encounters. Yeah. Even if also the other round that I prepared, if I end up not being able to go into Munchlax, would be great actually. Anyway, another encounter. Let's go! Double Munchlax! Bro! Bro, like also in the same encounter. What am I even looking at right now? Well, I'm sort of words right now. Like I don't know what to say. Like my heart is beating as if I found a shine. I mean, I already got 2 Munchlax. I just need the last one to triple out for it. Right now we got 4. But I don't wanna code out. I gotta dedicate an encounter to Dratini still. Bro, what the actual fuck? I wasn't expecting this at all. I didn't think I never even considered such a thing was even happening actually. Alright. There we go. We did it, the magic took place. Next one is Munchlax. Very good. Very good. Yeah, this one should be the game in which I have an Adamant Synchronizer. Yeah, let me just get my other games. Let me remember if I wanted to synchronize for Adamant. Because if I already got the Adamant Synchronizer, it is perfect actually. So let me just make sure. Let me take one of the cartridges in which I already set up a Munchlax. I of course hit the mic. I think it was Adamant actually, so I wouldn't even have to move anything, but this one might even be my main file actually, the one in the top. No, the main file is the one in which there is a self. Very good, I'm pretty happy. A double Munchlax, like it might even be in the last encounter that I still gotta do. There is another Munchlax, as it might be that it happened in the other ones actually. Anyway, so let me see if I was synchronizing for Adamant. If I am, I will just like back up this file directly without moving anything, and we're fine. Pretty absurd. Pretty absurd. Let's go. I love it. So let me see. I'm playing on my new 2DS. Yeah, Adamant Synchronizer. Yeah. So let me see, because I could even keep the other one. Also in this one I do have an Adamant Synchronizer. And this one is the... Hold on, let me see. Let me check also the cartridge. By the way, we actually did it. And this is crazy because there was a Munchlax that I failed. I don't even want to talk about it. because of literally 10 seconds. I didn't have the time to back up the file before the midnight passed. Anyway, so we lost one, but now we got 2. So like I actually got 5 total. Because I got 2 that I already backed up. I came for 3, I ended up with 5. Let's go. In the same encounter too. Crazy. Let's go. I love it. So this means I gotta start tryharding into the Ergol file in order for it to get to Snorlax. Because after Munchlax I'm going to Snorlax, of course. I only need 1 actually. That's the point. Like if this thing happened in the previous Munchlax found, it would actually save me a lot of time. I only need 3. I already got 2. This one, I mean. Anyway, I don't know. Like I guess I'm gonna back up the one in which there is Yuxi. Why not? Let me see which ID is the best one. I gotta flee and reset so that I get back here. So here, 208 and 215. I think I already have a Munchlax in the 215. Probably. So, do we go into the 208? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the 208 one. Let me see if the ID is cool. Sorry, not here. Just in case. Let me see the other one. Yeah, pretty good. So, reset here. Now it works that I get back to the file. I save in front of the Munchlax. Because it is, I mean, more comfortable. Then I exit the file again. Alright, I just wanted to know why this one wasn't shaking. It was also not shaking previously. Anyway. Oh, it will take me an hour to flee. Resetting again. So yeah, I go to the Route 208, I save, I go to the clock, change the clock, and then it got frozen. Only thing I wanna No, I must stick to this one. I wanted to move the Wizard 1.0 to this file, but it's okay. Let me yield the Abra. Yeah, so here I don't even have any shiny, so pretty good. Better this way. Sometimes I need these shinies that I found to, like, I mean, for screenshots, exit, or like to move them to Platinum, to the American Platinum, because of the screenshots using English. So I want to get rid of them if they are in this file before I go to Munchlax. Oh yeah, bolt check. Even if in the end, as I also wrote on the still be there, and I didn't know that actually, like I just found out. By the way, which Pokeball do we go for? Dieball. Dieball. There is the Dieball or the Great Ball. But the Dieball is... Oh, there's also the Net Ball. No. Which ball do we go for? Bro, the Quick Ball? Is the Quick Ball actually it? It's yellow and light blue now that I think about it. It does. It is either the quick or the great, but it is. Give me a second. I check the percentage of catch in case I miss the first one. Let me see. I probably gotta buy more. It's worth it. But I just wanna see, because I will be bringing it to, I don't know, 50% of the life. Asleep. Second turn, 28%. I'ma buy some others, but I mean, I could even do it later, but I'ma do it right now. We still have time before the midnight passes. So the league should have them. By the way, just in case, I'ma reset over these, and I'ma back out this one too. So that, like, I mean, right now, like, I got the chance to, like, if something goes wrong, because, I mean, you never know. I also have other Munchlax. So this one was in the route 215. Oh, I don't have the money. Let me sell some stuff. $20 quick balls should be enough. I wanna keep these ones. Point is that I don't have anything in these files at all. Oh yeah, these ones were for Arceus. I can definitely sell some. Alright, I'm gonna buy like other 20. Because in the end I will need them also for Drifloon probably. Even if I already called one in a quick, but still. So let's get back to Route 208. With this one we fly to the Route 215. And let me flee here. As I was saying, the Azelf one is the main file. So I'm gonna quickly exchange the Uxie that I got in this one so that it is safe. I mean, it already is safe, but still. In the meanwhile, so let me get like something that I can exchange. This one is my main file, by the way. Very cool. So random stuff. I got it here. This one. You also saw a couple of Swinouts that are the ones that I'm preparing for Edgar and Soulsilver. They are the parents. Alright. Double Munchlax unexpected. So yeah, everything is right. Which one do you feel like it is better for this layout? Like, I was thinking about the green one, this one. Because, I mean, of course, this one that I was also using for Azelf looks good with Munchlax. But with the layout, this one looks pretty solid in my honest opinion. I got 2 Munchlax at once, even if I only needed 1. That's what happened. So like right now I'm a backup both of them. Yeah. I mean, for now we'll keep it this way. Then, I mean, I can always change it into the blue one if I want to. So let's check the Munchlax. Very good. So now I changed the clock, and at that point Munchlax should be frozen. All right, very cool that he shakes so so fast. By the way, previously it wasn't shaking this way. Am I tripping? It was only the one in the left that was shaking this way. This one wasn't shaking this way. So the way it shakes is not even fixed. Anyway, just to, I mean, now we did everything just to see if we actually froze it. Now I changed the console. By changing the console, like it would actually be disappearing, alright, if I didn't freeze it. Disappearing all on this console. So if I didn't freeze it, I would just have to plug the cartridge again to the console in which I got it, and then it comes up again. But now it is frozen, so by plugging it into another console, it should still be moving. If it is, I'm gonna back it up, and we are all set up. Let's see. And then we can get back to Cresselia, and this break took way longer than expected. So. Alright, as you can see, it is shaking right now. So, I mean, let's do a check. And now this sparkles, imagine. Very good. So now I back up the file, and that's it. Then I also moved the other one to this one. I mean, I'm a freeze also these Munchlax on the other device, just in case, as I was telling you. Right. All right. Let me do the quick ball check here too, just in case. But yeah, 14 is okay. can turn off this one. Finally, we don't have to check the Munchlax anymore. Let's go. This one was Route 215, so we're already here. Was it the Route 215? Yeah. All right. Sorry, I have no voice. All right. So I save here, same thing. So change the clock. Oh, by the way, let me change the clock back again because right now it is over midnight, even if it isn't. So let me make it be good. Alright, so we saved, change the clock. This one can be turned off too. You can even change the clock of a minute, but I do it of an hour. By the way, we'll be starting the Munchlax Hunt with 438 encounters in already, but not 438, but 442, because we also did 40. We also did, 4 encounters more previously. So let's go. Let's see how long it takes. I'm curious. So... Alright, that's it. So I saved, I got back here. I don't have to save anymore, I think. Yeah. So let me see if it stayed. And meanwhile, let me start booting all the devices with important hound. Double 1% Munchlax like this way, crazy. So let's see if it shakes. It does. I couldn't even see it. Very good. Check. Alright. So now I back it up. We get back to Cresselia. Let me already get back to Cresselia so that I start the Dialga encounter and we collect it. Because, I don't have to do it, so... What a plus, I'm pretty happy. All right. Thank you for telling me. You're right. No, the other one is right. I only changed this one for Munchlax and the one in the top, but I already fixed it, the one in the top. Yeah, double Munchlax found at the same time. That's such a W, for sure. Alright. Could have buried the Dialga counter, but anyway. So I'm equals the Munchlax counter. There we go. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Finally, this is pretty deserved to be finally be able to be on Munchlax. I mean, after all the encounters, bro. But in the end, the math was actually right. I got 5 out of less than 500, so let's go. Yeah. And by the way, I still want to get to 900 for Cresselia, so we still have another hour actually. Real. I already started to think about how to do like to structure the Munchlax video, and I wanted to include the regular Munchlax clips as I did for Phoebus back then. And it would be very cool to include a clip in which I got 2 at the same time, bro. I got one that I don't even need, because I got 4 backed up right now, and I only need 3 because I still want to pair it to Dratini. I don't want to code out anymore for hounds that are not part of a journey, and this one is a journey, of course, but a journey dedicated to this specific hound. So every single time I'll be hunting for something else in the 4th device. So I don't even need the other one, but we got it. Very good. I'm pretty curious about my reaction to it actually, like after I go off stream I'll check it. 65, pretty free encounter, that's what we need because it is already pretty late. By the way, yeah, from the next session I will be switching the unknown that you can see on in the box and the top secret word written there into Munchlax, finally. But I remember about doing that actually, because maybe the next stream I bought it with still the unknown there. I'm not used to change the stuff in the box. Dialga check. I remove the plate instead. By the way, every time, I mean sometimes it happens that I remove the plate because I'm now looking at the console. Like I just do the movement with the buttons without seeing the bottom screen. That's why it happens. Not because like I'm slow. Very good. I was pretty relieved actually. Like I would have been bro. I would have been okay with starting another round actually instead of Munchlax. But in the end, with all the encounters that we did, in the I spent the past month like checking it every time, probably more than a month. So I mean, like this was the right time. It was legendary. We should even get close to 1,000 for Dratini today. Don't think I'm getting 150 to get to 1,000. But I should be getting 100 at least. No. I didn't read this. Hold on. I knew what to do. I already prepared the layout for the next Pokemon. of course, because in the end we are close to the next part down, so I had to. But I do have it. It is a secret just because I wanted to. But I already mentioned this Pokemon, so you already actually know it. But I never said it was the next one. But I had it, and it was a very cool layout in my opinion. I love it. So, I mean, there is this duality right now that I'm a little bit upset because I would have liked to use it. And I mean, Munchlax means Munchlax and then Snorlax, so it will not even be the one after Munchlax. But still, one day we would be on it. And for Snorlax, I wanted to use the same layout as the Munchlax one, just as I did for Azelf and Yuxi, I think. By the way, see ya, Sala. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one. Enjoy. Yes, sir. 66 on Cresselia. So 34 remaining. And 18 encounters. Dialga check. $67. I just remembered about the fact that I gotta remember about changing the plate for Arceus whenever I get the Dialga. If I get it. I hope not to. Because of the layout. But I would have to change it actually. If I was going into Palkia, which as it is right now I didn't find a better solution for the colors of the layout. So if I'm finding the Dialga, as it is right now, if I was finding it right now, I would probably be going into Giratina instead. So that I can actually change the color of the layout, because I mean, I can't make it be pinker than how it is already. So yeah. But if I was moving to Palkia, I would have to give it the Psychic Plate, and the name should be the Mind Plate. If I'm going for Giratina, probably this Teal Plate. Because the color of the layout that I had in mind for Giratina is already, I mean, it's kinda yellow as it is right now. I can still change it, but it should be like yellow. And Arceus already matches with it. So probably, just to make it be matching more, the Steel tie would be the best one, I guess, because it is grey, I suppose at least. So probably that one. I don't like to have Arceus like naked, so you gotta have a plate. And I don't think I wanna go for the electric type one. It already is enough yellow. $69. Bro, you asked me to stream longer and then you're going before midnight. That's a meme. Also because in the end, like I would have streamed longer actually, because of all the time that I wasted on Munchlax. But wait, bro, of course, don't worry. Have a good night. I'll catch you in the next one, bro. I gotta thank you, bro, for sticking to it every time. But that's it. Bro, did you just see what happened? I got 2 Munchlax at once. What I mean, when I only need 1, I get 2. Thank you so much, Master. See you in the next one. Have a good night and best of luck. 70. Alright. Bro, it was crazy. 70. 30 encounters away. I'm not even gonna lie, in the first minute, like I went through the entire journey and I was like, do I actually wanna take advantage of this spot to go into 4 and like drop Dratini? Will I go for Munchlax? But no, I wanna stick to the journey, like no matters what. But bro, I haven't found the 4th one. No sense. I don't know. I hope not to actually. Cresselia gotta be the next one. I don't care. Like the arc is perfect right now. Even if I start Munchlax and I get Munchlax during the Cresselia arc, I'd like also for Snorlax to be during the Cresselia arc. Nah. Because the point is that, right now, like I got a stroke of luck finding 2 at the same time, but if I really wanted to go for 4, I wouldn't have any problem to go for the 4th one too. Like my plan was this one, so I must stick to that one, and that's it. There is no reason. Like I got lucky, but it's not worth it. Like it's not that. If I was actually looking for a shiny that I needed instead of a 1%, I was looking for a 1 in 8192. Then I would have thought about like, taking advantage. But nah. Yeah. The only thing I could have actually ruined the entire journey, and I was actually fearing a lot, was that Cresselia was shining like super early and I didn't get any shiny during the arc. But right now we're already pretty deep in. So as it is right now, like whenever you want to shine, we're fine. Also, I again have a pretty good feeling for Munchlax. Like I don't know, like I had the best feelings for the Paladins, and so far I got so lucky. So do we want to stop here? Right here? No. Of course. I feel it's gonna be another one before Alphas. 100%. 71. 12 encounters away for Dialga. And we are definitely not getting to 1000 for Dratini. It's already enough if we get to 900 today, actually. $72. Are you referring to Dialga? Or to Cresselia? But still, sometimes, like, back then, it was happening to me too, by the way. That sometimes, like, I was like moving the eyes away from the screen, and then like I was getting back there, and the first thing I was seeing was the GIF, and I was feeling like I got a shine. I remember a specific time it happened with Volcarona, actually. And I was like, for like a second, like my heart stopped, and then I realized, oh, Cresselia, alright. Even worse. Understandable. I would have had like a big one. 68 for Dratini. Also, alright, let me test my theory again. Let's see if Cresselia leaves without me moving the patch from the patch. It's something I actually wanna be aware of. To me, there still is a little chance that it doesn't leave until I don't move. I mean, as long as I don't move. Come on, here's the moment to tell me that I'm wrong. Imagine that I was finding a shiny Shinx, then I was still... I mean, I still had to check the Cresselia, and I was also finding a shiny Cresselia. That would be a back-to-back shiny. But I think it left. So yeah, my theory just isn't it, yeah. So yeah, it's such a waste not to use the repel. Such an idiot move. Just wasted an encounter, and it is the second one today. There we go. And right now I do have it on. $73. $100%, bro. Dialga check. Only 8 encounters away from the odds. if I can actually move it. Alright. $74. $75. Dialga check into 86. You gotta get Sinjoh, bro. That was an important step. But I mean, you can't say it is not worth it. I mean, that Shiny Sinjoh isn't worth the amount. $26. Tell me I do have the repel on. I think I do. Just don't leave. No. Always against me. 2. Bro. Let's go. Real. It's literally the only one. Oh, thank you so much, Jonathan. Thank you so much. By the way, thank you for telling me that you have been seeing also the videos from the past year. What is the first year you saw from the channel, if you remember it? Dialga check. But wait, 4 encounters away from the odds. Finally, getting to the odds for the first time in one of the big rounds. $77. All right. the Regi's reaction was was really interesting actually. I saw my compilation again about it like recently. Bro, I was just like super focused on this show. At some point like I saw it. It triggered me. It was insane. All of them 3 before a quarter of the odds total, bro. I wish I experienced it live streaming. I wish I started streaming earlier, but I mean, like, I wasn't ready. But I wasn't even thinking about it, like, at all in early 2023. Like, I didn't even think it was an option. So probably it was because I wasn't ready. I don't know. But in the exact moment, like, I actually got aware of the fact that it was important for the channel. I was like, I gotta try at least. Dialga check into 8190. In a second we will have the chance of finding a shiny at the odds once again. Is today the day? Will the day ever take place? Who knows? 79 into Cresselia. I want so bad a shiny after 8192. It helps, for sure. It was already helping by having the YouTube channel, and before the YouTube channel it was already helping by having the Instagram page. I was feeling like I was like building something around the entire thing, and I don't know, like I was more able to like visualize a real goal actually by doing so. And also the goal view. So, and my goal is to make my channel be better every time. That one is actually what pushes me the most, together with also, I mean, of course, interacting every time with someone that enjoys what I enjoy. That is something that I never did actually when it comes to Pokemon. And also, there is such a big difference between having a YouTube channel that streams and a YouTube channel that doesn't stream. In terms of like interactions, like for real. It is crazy, like it is super detached. Every time you upload a video, someone comments, fair enough. But a link right now, and it strikes. Hi Pokemon, good afternoon, keep it up. Alright bro, half an hour ago I got not one but 2 Munchlax 1% from the Oni tree during the checks. Live, of course. So next battle round after Azelf is gonna be Munchlax. Triple Haunting plus Dratini. I'm pumped, finally. Munchlax was a Pokemon I've been wanting to hunt for a while. But I've never been into the... Let me see how this stuff is. Always something that I've been shifting. But I decided to do the encounter in a different way today. In this encounter. I decided to scroll down the Dialga. 8192, by the way. Let's see. Do we get the shiny at the odds? Eight one. So today I've been lagging a little bit, but not even this much right now. But I don't think it is enough for you to feel like that your internet is failing. Actually, probably there is still a problem with your internet. I don't know. Might be. But wait, 888 for Dratini. That goes into 889. Thank you so much. It means a lot, really. I'm actually so glad that the fact that I didn't have the capture cards didn't stop me back then. Because being able to scroll down my channel every time and feel like, bro, this is so great, what I've done so far, is like, I can't explain how it feels. And by the way, all of these is thanks to a roamer. Because Raikou is the final push that told me to start the channel. Without the jump up commitment between a regular shiny and a roamer, I probably wouldn't have until I was going into a roamer actually. So who knows? Might be that this is also why I love the roamers this much. yeah, I mentioned it in the 1000 subscribers special, in which I showcased my entire collection. Now I got way more, actually, because of all the luck that I got so far. Right now I should be at 114 full lots shinies, and then I got with the radar, I think like 40, probably a bit more, 44. By the way, we didn't get anything at the odds. That's unfortunate. It will be for another time, I guess. By the way, yeah, full odds 114. So like around 160 total shinies. But also, I got a couple of shinies in Pokemon Y that I found. Not crazy shinies, like one was a Spiritomb randomly found in the Friend Safari, so 1 in 500, so I mean, it is what it is. A full odds shiny Spritzy, 1 in 4Ks, that was clean, random, of course. And then I also got a couple, no, I think I got like 3 shiny Ladvisks from my chain fishing, because I was testing it completely randomly. When I got into the radar, I was, but let me see how it looks like. I don't think in Gen 6, bro, even less. So those ones, and that's it. Thank you so much, Jonathan. $85, so 15 encounters away. Dialga check. I was taking a look to a Bulbasaur in the Pokédex, just because. Of course, on purpose. Of course. Total full odds plus Method with also Gen 6. I would say like 165. $86. But I mean, if I stick to the methods more, there will be way more. Of course. 900 on Dratini. By the way, if you want to take a look to all these shinies that I got in the channel a link. So if you go to the informations, like the infos of the channel, there is a link to a spreadsheet that I built with all the shinies that I got so far, only in Gen 3, 4, 5, not Gen 6, but I mean Gen 6 I got like 5. So, and there is like the list of everything with all the encounters. I mean the amount of encounters, the date, the nickname, the ball, everything. And also the number and the average of encounters that I did in a year. The average encounter total that I did. Exitra. $87. Dialga check. $38. What am I doing? I was restarting the game. See you next one, Jonathan. Enjoy dinner. And thank you so much again. By the way, tomorrow I will not be on. So that you know. I got the encounter and I lost it because I'm an idiot, bro. You don't even understand what is the... what I feel every time that I know that there is the encounter, but like my hands still do the job. It is so weird. 89. It is a very strange feeling actually. Like your mind would like to do something, but your muscles do other stuff. Almost 200 into it, into Dialga. Dialga check into 8,200. Let's go. Makes sense. to you too. 90. So last 10 encounters for Cresselia. That should be pretty much 10 encounters for Dialga 2 and 17 for Dratini. Probably more, 20. $91. $92. $93. Free encounter. Very good. Fair enough. Dialga check taking place. By the way, what is the vibe about the nosepa sound? Are you feeling tired? Or you like it? Kills you every time you write his name in the wrong way. On purpose, of course, but... yeah, it actually is. There we go, 94. This one was a pretty long stream, actually. We're 4 hours into it. A bit longer than usual. I mean, I did 130 encounters today for Cresselia. Pretty good. Yeah, bro. I'm about to get a bachelor degree in 2 months. So yeah, I'm definitely out of school. Bella Luca. Good evening. How's it? 95. Yeah. Why is Europe amazing? What is the link between the two things? Dialga check. $96. I am, bro, if I become a Nintendo partner and they give one for free, I can actually give you. I mean, that's the only scenario in which I'm ever touching a Switch. By the way, I say it's been pretty hard actually to happen. Anyway, free encounter? Nope. Bro, imagine going to my actual route. Now it is leaving, of course. I mean, there we go. 97. 3 encounters remaining. I swear I would, but there is no way it ever happens. But imagine. That would be huge actually, but considering that I don't even use the, I mean, like, even if I had like 1 million subscribers, it would never happen actually, because I don't actually play with the new Nintendo's consoles, you know? So like, there wouldn't even be like, I mean, if only I was actually doing like the playthrough, like, of the, I don't know, whatever game from Nintendo, like, would have made any sense, would have made sense actually, but I don't know. I'm actually playing games that are 20 years old right now. Do you wanna play ZA? $98. We're most likely approaching the last encounter for Dialga right now, because, I mean, whenever I get an entire cutscene for Dialga, I get 2 encounters for Cresselia, so... And it is very balanced actually, because it means 2 encounters for Cresselia and 2 encounters for Dialga, considering I'm double hunting for it. I watched a part of it. So like I saw some characters, but... I mean, I was just paying attention to the graphic more than what was actually happening. but I can't actually tell you that I like it. Like, it is not what I would play. I'm not saying that I'm not saying it's not good, but that's not the way I like to see the Pokemons, you know. Like, they seem plushies, like virtual plushies in these games. Like, they seem way more real in these games rather than the 3D ones. No. The 3D ones is something and the Switch is another thing. Like, Gen 6, they seem real. But I mean, of course, I prefer the games I'm playing right now. Of course, I think the 2D models impact more actually. But I don't know if I'm like talking objectively right now. Anyway, last encounter, guys, for Cresselia. Let's get a last encounter for Dratini too, and then Dialga counts. There we go. And we got nothing. Guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being my company. Broken stream, actually. I had so much fun, of course, and also double munchlax, like out of nowhere, at the same time too. So let's go. As I was telling you, tomorrow will not be on, and so I will the day after. So like in the next couple days, I will not be on. I will catch you in the next one, and also, I mean, next product down is gonna be munchlax, so stay tuned, because that one is gonna be another quick count. I can feel it. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good night.